Hello YouTube, Bucky3 here, back with another kicking action figure review. Yeah, this action figure review is over the Return of Marvel Legends Bucky Captain America. Pretty cool. I've been hearing lots of great stuff about this guy, so I just had to pick him up. I also need a 6-inch Captain America, because I don't have any 6-inch Captain Americas. So this is good. It'll go great in my Avengers setup, and now I just gotta get a Thor, and I'll be good. So, yeah, let's look at this guy's box. Alright, so the box is pretty fancy. You got Bucky in there. Shield and guns and whatnot. Turn of Marvel Legends, obviously. It doesn't say Bucky Captain America, it just says Captain America, but we all know this is Bucky. We all know. And he's in the Arnim Zola wave. You build the Collect and Connect figure. Has his right leg in here. Marvel Legends, you know, choking hazards and legal stuff down there. Oh, this picture up here. Pretty cool picture. Build a figure Arnim Zola, Marvel. And on the back it has the full picture. Same stuff up there. It says, Captain America. Justice and virtue have found their champion. A super soldier named Captain America. And down here there's a picture of Arnim Zola. And the figures you gotta get Dark Wolverine, aka Decken. It's a lot easier to find his variant, the unmasked one. And then there's Wrecking Crew. I saw one of them today, that guy. He's pretty big. He's a pretty big figure. I think his variant's the other member of the Wrecking Crew. I don't know anything about them, so I can't tell you their names. Bucky Cap. Drax, he's pretty cool. Phantom X, which is a really good figure, I hear, but I don't really like that character. I don't really know anything about that character, so... Marvel's Mad Ames, or whatever. And then Big Time Spider-Man. It doesn't say Big Time Spider-Man on the box, but it's Big Time Spider-Man for the Future Foundations variant. Yeah. I saw the Marvel Universe Future Foundations Fantastic Four today. That was pretty cool. It was at Walmart with this guy. Didn't have the Spider-Man, but yeah. That Big Time Spidey's really hard to find, and he's the one I want the most. So, yeah. How about we open this guy up? What do you guys say to that? Here he is, folks, the Marvel Legends, or Return to Marvel Legends, Bucky Captain America, out of the box. Really cool. Let me tell you a little about how I got this guy. Well, I was like on Walmart with my friends External Omega and Jimmy Dan 93. Check out their channels. And we were looking for Pokemon cards, right? Getting Pokemon cards. Because we're entering a tournament. Well, by the time I upload this, we might have already entered the tournament. Because sometimes I film reviews and then I don't upload them for weeks. Because I have to upload other videos first. So just be patient with me, guys. And we were getting our cards, prepare for the tournament. Because we're actually a team. We're a first place champion team, actually. Believe it or not. We are first place holders. So we actually got invited to this tournament, which is pretty cool. Making a name for ourselves. But I was like, hey guys, I want to go check to see if they have a figure. And I was looking for this figure, the Bucky Captain America, and they had one left. And I was like, thank God. But then I saw this Marvel Universe 2-pack. And I was like, is that Thanos? And sure enough, it was a Marvel Universe Infinity Gauntlet 2-pack with Warlock and Thanos. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Thanos is like one of my favorite Marvels, and the Infinity Gauntlet is my favorite Marvel storyline ever. So, yeah, I was gonna get it instead of Bucky Cap here. Then I was like, hey, wait a second, where's the Infinity Gauntlet? So I was looking and I was like, I don't see Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet. And guess what? Warlock was wearing the Infinity Gauntlet. I mean, he does wear it in the story some, but I don't want that. I mean, they should have... I don't care if they have it on Warlock too, but they should have come with, like, an interchangeable hand for Thanos, like just the regular one. Because I know it comes with an exchangeable Infinity Gauntlet, and if there's one in there, I sure as heck didn't see it. So, yeah, I decided to get this guy instead, since this is what I went back there for. And I really don't regret it a single bit. He did come with the leg of Arnim Zola here. Pretty fancy. I really like it. It's really tiny. This right leg, really tiny. But Arnim Zola's a really tiny Collect and Connect, or Build-A-Figure, whatever you want to call it. Has a Red Skull variant, too. But, how about we get on to this guy, right? How about first accessories? Okay, so his first accessory is his gun. Uh, it's sort of well detailed. It's just, you know, a little plastic gun. Not any paint apps or anything on it. It's just a little silver gun. But, yeah, nothing wrong with that. Then he has this knife. It's well sculpted. Not really any paint detail, Joe. Just black handle, silver blade. It's really neat. And it actually slides right in its sheath here. Just right in. But it's kind of up against his body, so when you articulate and stuff, it kind of pushes the handle out to the side. And the gun goes right into its holster, no problem. See that? So, yeah, you can have him in his holsters, in his sheath, or in his hands. You know, it doesn't really matter. Go in any places. And then you have this really nice shield. This isn't all just painted on there. It's actually sculpted. The star and everything sculpted in there. The paint's really, really nice. None of it's leaking onto other parts. Well, there's a tiny bit of silver from the star leaking onto the blue, but only if you're looking for it. And then on the inside, it's even detailed. It has these rivets and stuff that hold the shield together. And some part I really love that they're doing with a lot of shields and stuff now. They have this clip, and this is his shield arm, by the way, because this hand obviously holds the knife. Even though it's holding the gun in the package, this is the gun hand because it has the trigger finger. The gun just looks awkward in this hand, but yeah, you just pop this right here under the glove and ta-da, shield's on. Or you can just bend this like that and see this hole in his back? Now he's carrying his shield on his back. Pretty cool, right? I know. That's really, really awesome. So yeah, those are his accessories. Now for some articulation. Alright, let's bring him in closer. The head goes up and down. He can actually look up really far, like he's flying or something. Not that you really need him to do that, because he's Captain America. And his head does pop off, but it pops right back on. So, just, you know, whatever. I could probably, yeah, see, it comes off pretty easily. But, just right back on. And then, ball joints here, you know, up and down. And it kind of goes around, but it pops. And I really don't like joints that pop like that. But, hey, the rest of this figure is just so amazing. I can't really complain. And then, bicep joint here. Double elbow pivot. See that? Not really pivot, but double elbow articulation. And then the hand goes 360 and up and down like that. This hand does the same, you know. And then he has this diaphragm articulation. It's pretty cool. Waist articulation. See, it rotates and stuff. And then he has like a ball joint here, as you can see. He has like this thigh joint here. Rotates. Double knee joint. Really cool. And he has this not thigh, sorry. Shin joint right here. Pretty cool. It's right above the boot. So like the boot hides the joint, which is really cool. And then his feet go up and down, and ankle pivot, sort of. Yeah, there it is. Ankle pivot. So yeah, that makes him better for posing, which is always really good. And now, I've already shown you the detail of the, I almost said detail of the articulation. It doesn't even make sense. I've already shown you the detail of the accessories. It's like 12 o'clock at night. It's midnight. Give me a break. Now, how about the detail of the actual figure itself? And it's actually really, really, really nice. This figure looks extravagant. I'm just going to put his shield back on, just for, you know, the sake of sakeness. So, I'm going to start with these gloves. Just want to point out, they're nice red, and they have the details, like the wrinkles in the gloves and everything. Like the articulation in there, it is black. I would have liked it better if that was painted red, you know? But, like, with constant articulation stuff, it might have just rubbed off anyways. So, you know, whatever. It's got a nice black, great muscle tone and stuff in here. I like how the star isn't on the articulation joint, so it like doesn't get messed up. It's always in the same place. Like the center of the star isn't moving somewhere when you move his arm. The whole star just stays together all the time. That's really good. And I love this shiny blue that they have on his torso and stuff and on his head. This star looks great. And it actually has like veins going off of his arms right here. They look really nice. Really, really nice. Then the head sculpt's pretty good. I really like the head sculpt on this guy. As you can see here, you got like the lumps where his ears are. And he has these silver wings. The silver looks good. The eyes are done well. The A is done well. This head sculpt's way better than the Marvel Select one, to be honest. I like this one better. Because I have seen the Marvel Select one. I haven't actually tried its articulation or anything, but I've seen it in stores, and its head sculpt's kind of weird. One thing I want to brag about. See that? Lots of figures you pull their diaphragm joint all the way up. They're not detailed up in there, but he's painted and detailed all the way up. That's really awesome. Like, that's one thing I look for, and it's great. And he has great muscles. Let me brag about his belt here. It actually is made to look like leather. Like these pouches and the holster and the sheath, it all looks like leather. And he has his canteen in this leather. His belt looks like it's made of leather. That's really good. And then he has just these crazy back muscles. Look at those things. Whoa. And then his star there, the hole right in the center of the star. Then his legs look good. Nice muscle on the legs. I really just adore the boot articulation right there. And the boots look pretty awesome themselves. They have great texture. And everything. And I just... complaints on this guy? Very, very, very minimal, you know. So, it's pretty awesome. Here's Bucky Cap compared to some other figures. Now, he's kind of posed in this stance right now. And the other guys are all just completely erect, minus the 3 3/4 inches who were kind of posed as well, but not very well. I say the words well a lot, don't I? Never mind. Yeah, right here is the Return of Marvel Legends Extremis Iron Man Stealth variant from the Terax series. Just thought you want to see him next to another Return of Marvel Legends figure. And then over here, we have the DC Universe Classics Hal Jordan from the exclusive Hal Jordan vs. Sinestro 2-pack from Toys R Us. He looks good next to him. And then down here we have the 3 3/4 inch Marvel Universe Ultron, one of my absolute favorite figures of all time. I just thought you'd want to see how he looks with a Marvel Universe. And this Iron Man 2 comic series Mark 6 right here. Yeah. They all, he looks good with these 6 inches, and I just wanted to show him with those 3 3/4 inches so you could see how they look just next to each other in your display or your collection or whatever. All in all, the Return of Marvel Legends Bucky Captain America is a wonderful figure and a must-have. I give him a 5 out of 5 because of his great paint job, his amazing detail, his really awesome accessories, and his little connect piecey. I mean, yeah, the knife and the gun could have had paint apps, but they're just a knife and a gun. I mean, what's the big deal? They don't really need paint apps, you know? And his paint apps are amazing. His detail's amazing. His shield's amazing. I like the way it looks on his back. I just love it all around. And something I forgot to mention, the Arnim Zola piece does come with this like instruction thing and checklist. And, of course, Tales of Arnim Zola, 3 of 6, just like the Terax did. But, yeah, so really cool figure. 5 out of 5, and I'll see you guys later.